Meyer, 4401 Gulf Breeze Boulevard, North Beach. Good afternoon, Council. I'm here with almost the entire board of North Beach Community Association. Would you guys please stand up? Thank you. We had an emergency meeting yesterday on North Beach to discuss the mayor's letter to council because we were very alarmed about it. The brief history of this, how this went down, was in 2015. NBCA, our group, asked the city for a report on the planned infrastructure improvements on North Beach. So the report that came was this, which says, in closing, basically, that on the stormwater aspect, and this was done by Mark Van Vleck to Gustavo Gonzalez and to Ron Olson, the then city manager, that no infrastructure failures were identified, no replacement plan is scheduled. Elevation is too low in problem areas to get adequate slope, and tidal influence inhibits drainage. That was city staff. In other words, there's no fix. We're done. So now that the task force has come through and had this really good idea on how to solve our problem, yeah, it's expensive, but it's a really good idea. And it's the 21st century solution for an age-old problem that you guys have already committed to, right, on December 10th. So now we're going to give it back to these guys who came up with, sorry, can't do anything. There's a problem. You guys are low-lying. Oops. So we have a trust in the task force. We didn't originally. We were like, who's the task force? What are you doing? Why are you appointing that? Who's that? What? We were very confused. But now, after the past year and a half, and they've reached out to us, and we've had countless meetings, and we've all been up to the war room, and they've been over to our meetings, and we're together. You know, NBCA and the task force are working together. And we feel like dissolving the task force is an insult to NBCA. And that's why Barbara read the letter. That's why we're asking you to not only keep the task force in place, because they're being really effective. They're volunteers. What's it costing you? Nothing, right? So instead, keep them and add somebody from NBCA, a resident, and add someone from the attractions so that we do have more transparency, so they do have community input. And keep that task force in place. They've done a great job. We're all for it, and that's what we're asking for. Thanks a lot.